So let's fast forward a bit to 2014 now. You're on Evil Geniuses, and this was your biggest, most dominant roster that I think you've been with, because throughout the entirety of H2A, you won almost every single tournament with EG. Halo 5 kicks off. Things are still looking promising with EG, and then Lethul leaves the squad. He moves over to CLG. So at the time, the broadcasters were saying there was like a rivalry that was being developed between you and Lethul. What I want to know is this true? Is this something that was like fabricated by, by the internet? And is there a rivalry between you and Neighbor, like back in the day as well? Let's actually roll the video. We're going to react to it first, and then I want to ask you.
Right now, I'm seeing that smile out of you. Now, to keep smiling, what are you going to have to do to final boss? Who do you need to shut down?
I guess we're going to shut down Neighbor. We're going to shut them all down. So we'll just keep doing that.
And of course, Snip3down, how are you going to do that? How are you going to shut down Neighbor? He is absolutely on fire right now.
I mean, we're just going to take him out of the game. We're all going to be playing our best, and our best is better than their best, so we'll win this game.
Hey, Neighbor, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so how's it going? How you feeling coming into this event?
Oh, I'm really nervous and scared because, Snip3down is like the best player, and it makes it really tough. It's hard to focus when he's playing. He's just so sick.
A little sarcasm there from Neighbor. I got like that.
All right, Neighbor. Well, what do you think about Snip3down saying he's going to shut you down?
I'm worried. I can't wait.
Neighbor, always sarcastic. Now, Neighbor.
If there's one player on EG that you feel you need to shut down, who is that player?
Probably Snip3down. He's like the best player. He's just so sick. I get really worried when I see him, and it's just the stuff he does is insane.
All right. Well, any words here, Snip3down?
I remember what happened last time. That exact quote was said to me. So watch your face.
All right. Well, Eric, there were some words exchanged before the interview, during the interview with Lethul. Tell me, Walshy made a few comments about how you do not want to fire you up. You don't want to strike a match to gasoline. How fired up were you in that first series, in the first game?
I told him before it started, the last person that said that to me lost the series, and they lost the series too. So if you're going to talk trash, better back it up, and we took that series home.
Possibly.
Better back it up. So are these real rivalries? Was it just like something that like MLG was creating? Like they put them on the spot, and the Neighbor's like, all right, I'm going to call it Snip3down? Or were you guys like exchanging words like outside of that? Or
not really so much outside. I definitely think Mason was not a fan of me at the time, just because I think I was new on the scene, and Neighbor had kind of just gotten a lot of hype and attention surrounding him for the previous, like, at the end of Halo 2 and then the beginning of Halo 3. And I think when I came into the scene, I kind of took that from him, and it might have been a little bit of like a lashing out of that, just kind of like, I don't know, jealousy maybe in a sense at the same time. But that didn't really continue, I don't think, throughout Halo 3. And then Mason and I we're very cool now. We hung out in Seattle not too long ago. TJ and I, definitely there was some bad blood there. I created a YouTube video talking about it just because I was like, we all felt super blindsided with the situation. You could watch the YouTube video. You could see how upset I am. Right. It's because of just like, I don't care about the decision that was made. It's how it was done. And I don't think like calling people your friends, I don't know. I always, Halo is a relationship, and it's like any other relationship, or if you have issues, you talk about those issues. Otherwise, they just go on, and it just causes bigger issues. And I don't think being blindsided like that 3 days before, the biggest tournament of all of our lives is very friendly in any way whatsoever. But I always respect people doing what they think is best for them, and that's one thing that like I don't hold over him, because he did what he felt was best, and obviously it paid off for him. So it's just, my opinion, was a very selfish way of going about it. But that's the only real reason there was a rivalry there, is just because I was always a little upset with how things were handled in that situation.